So in this video, I'm going to show you how in literally 5 minutes you can turn your written content like LinkedIn posts, newsletter emails, or even blog posts into amazing YouTube content. So to actually do this, we're going to use a tool called Gamma. It's going to help us create a presentation just leveraging the text, and it's going to use AI to do this. So it's going to be very, very easy. As I said, it's literally going to take you just 5 minutes and you can go straight into filming videos. So I'm going to use a random blog post that I found from a motion website. It's not a promotional video or anything like that. Just wanted to show you based on this blog post that I found how you can create a presentations. So the main thing that you want to do here is basically just log into Gamma, go to create a new using AI, go to generate, and then use a very simple prompt. Again, you can play around with it, you can master it, you can make it better, but you can literally just put in turn this blog post into a presentation for a YouTube video. Now, why we're doing this presentation is because what we see with our clients is that videos that contain some kind of presentation or screen share or like live walkthrough of ad accounts, whatever, just something that actually shows things on the screen makes it so much easier to understand for people, and also the retention is typically better. So of course, for example, when we work with our clients, we want to do our job and add some editing to the videos, but sharing something in the actual video, and I'm going to use an example from my own channel. You can see I'm sharing this like documents in those videos. It drastically helps with many things actually. So you can just basically use this tool called Gamma and then turn this blog post into a presentation for a YouTube video. We just paste the link here. Of course, use your own blog post, use your own written content, match the branding of the presentation to the branding of the website, and yeah, we can just go ahead and generate outline. And it's gonna basically take this blog post here, it's gonna create the full outline for us. We can already edit in here, or we can just go ahead and use AI to generate it. You can see it is actually pretty good already. So it's gonna it broke it down to like those different steps. It's gonna create the slides for us right now, so we can even see like text content. Maybe we're gonna just keep it to the minimal visuals. We can choose from like those different templates. Let's go with this one. You can add like different things here, but let's just go ahead and generate and see what it's gonna come up with, because we can always edit it later. So there's actually this like AI agent that can help you edit this presentation, and again adjust it to what is it that you're really looking for, so you can play around with it. But as you can see, what it gives us is actually looking pretty good from the start, but there are things we can do to actually make it so much better. So that's if you have a blog post or like longer form content and you want to turn it into the presentation. As you can see, it's working actually quite well. So we're gonna get into that in a second. I can show you the presentation it already created for me last time here using the same blog post. Now, of course, some of those images are AI generated, but you can play around with it. You can change the images, you can change the text here. You can actually go to the theme, you customize it as well. So you can use your own fonts, you can use your own colors, you can add in logo. You can literally change anything when it comes to like the design. So there's a lot of things you can do here. Really, you can play around with it, make sure that it matches exactly what you're looking for. And that's gonna create this presentation. And again, the only thing that you have to do then is just record yourself. You can even use it to like Loom to do this. But again, like what we recommend to our clients is just to have a camera recording and then the screen recording separately. So that allows you to do more on the editing or your team. And then we have an amazing presentations, that we can use in that video in the background. Now, I'm gonna show you my own example. I'm not writing blog posts, but I'm actually writing newsletter emails. It's a newsletter with a breakdown of the strategy of Stephen Pope, founder of My Amazon Guy, like what they're doing on YouTube. So basically, I just took this blog post. As you can see, I literally just copied it, and using the same prompt pretty much, I created the presentation, and you can see basically that's how it looks like. Now, of course, there are some things that we would need to change here, maybe the picture here, maybe some other pictures as well. Maybe I would want to change the text. I would want to play around with it, but you can see that the presentation is just not looking bad. If we hit the present mode right now, and that's what I'm going to use in the video, you can see it also matched the branding of our website. So that's our website, and then it matched the branding of it as well. I can also manually go ahead and change the fonts, change the colors if I need to. I actually did a bit of that here, and you can see that's basically the presentation that we got. And then here we can use like Steven picture, for example. Here looking pretty good. Again, we can maybe play around with the pictures here, because that's the main thing that I'm not a big fan of. And then it just breaks it down to like those different reasons, like why you should start a YouTube channel. It creates this graph for me as well that weren't initially in this email here. And you can see that it literally created the whole presentation for me. I can now just use for that video, and so I can play around with it. Of course, I can change it, but it just saves so much time, because the main problem that we see also with our clients is not even recording the video, but actual preparation for the recording, like maybe preparing some kind of Google document or a presentation. And that just makes it easy, because you don't have to create anything from the start. You can just do something like that, use Gamma, It's gonna create your presentation, and you can just go in, change some things. It's gonna take you literally 15 minutes to do everything, and you can just go ahead and create a video. So if you want our help to basically help you with everything outside of that, so the strategy, content plan, video ideas, research, but then also the editing of the videos, thumbnails, to make sure that once you create this amazing content, it's actually gonna perform and you're actually gonna get clients from YouTube, go ahead and book a one-on-one call with me using the link down below. And if you would want to see how we actually help our clients, go watch this video where I break down the entire process.